Alright guys, I'm going to very quickly show you how to do the WordPress basics that we went over in class last week, just in case you're having any difficulty migrating your wiki articles straight through to WordPress. So the opening screen that you're going to see is from this URL up here, which is excuse me, sites.jmu.edu/103/wp-login.php. That login or that URL is going to be on the front of the wiki, so you can click into it from there. So you're going to get to this screen here, and this screen you're going to be able to see that you input your username and your password, which is very handily your EID and your EID password. So you log in that way, and then you're going to get to the dashboard. So the dashboard, as we talked about last week, is very much like the pages and files screen on the wiki. To create a post, if you just go over to the left-hand side, you'll see that you can view all posts, add new posts, etc. So if you just go to add new post, that will get you into a new post. I'm going to create a test article first, so I'm going to call it Sean's test article. And we're going to grab an article from the wiki. I'm using Adam's because it's the very first portfolio that I saw, and I created a copy of his last draft. So to do that, remember, we're going to grab the HTML. So I'm going to go into edit mode, and then I'm going to go to the source, and you see all this code here. I'm just going to click into that, copy it, and then I'm going to go back to our post. Now, remember, we're after getting code, and at the moment we're in the visual editor, right? So it looks like a Word document in the sense that you can do bold, underline, and all that kind of stuff. But we don't want that. We want to go into HTML. So I'm going to go into HTML, and then I'm going to post the code in here. So I'll post the code like that. And just to make sure that it works, we're going to publish it and take a look at the article. So I press publish on the right-hand side. And if I go to view post, then we'll see, yes, indeed, we've got Sean's test article, and the article is there, but oh, there's something missing, which is the YouTube clip, but we have our Dippity timeline, and also we've got our YouTube chopper here, which is not YouTube, so that's why it came up and the YouTube didn't. So I'm going to go back and edit, and to do that, you can go to the little toolbar at the top because you're signed in, and I'm going to go to edit post. And this time I'm going to go back to the visual side, which is going to give us our regular toolbar, and I'm going to go down to where the YouTube clip was. So it was here. But first of all, I'm going to find the YouTube clip that Adam had in there. So if I just press save here, I'm going to play that YouTube clip. I'm going to grab it. So now it's going to play that YouTube clip. I want to see it on YouTube itself. So you don't have to grab the embed code for it. All you have to do is grab the URL. So copy that, and then if I go back to the post, I can put it right in where it should be. So I'm going to get rid of this particular image because it doesn't work, and I'm going to input I'm going to put in the YouTube clip, and then I'm going to press update just to make sure that it's working. And we're going to view post. And yes, indeed, there it is. So that's how you deal with your YouTube clip. Now, we're not done yet because we want to put an image up here, and we also maybe want to scatter some images throughout the rest of the article. So I'm going to show you very quickly how to do images right now. So if we go back into edit post, first thing we're going to do is create the feature image. So we're going to go down here, and you'll see that you've got the featured image option. So I'm going to upload an image from my computer to make a featured image. So I'm going to upload my desktop, and I'm going to put in fantasy football image 1. Yeah, no, I'm going to put in this one. Fantasy football draft. I'm going to open that. The computer's going to think about it, and there you'll see in a second that we have that as our image. But I also want to put in some images throughout the piece. I'm going to put one in between these paragraphs. So I'm going to put my cursor in here, and if I go back up, I'm going to insert image, and I can collect files from my computer. I can literally drag and drop. So I'm going to put in this one here. Ready? it's the ESPN fantasy football image, and I'm going to call it in the cat. I'm going to call it fantasy football, ESPN fantasy football image here. Copy that to the alternate text, and I'm going to make a caption saying fantasy football is big business. All major networks talk about it. And then here, I want to link the image to the site where I got it. So this is going. The link that's here is the site. Is actually our own WordPress site. So I'm going to get rid of that, and I'm going to put the attachment post, and get rid of that again. I'm going to put a link in here to the image, and that link is right here. And I just grabbed it earlier. And then I'm going to put the link in here like that. Okay, so that means the link URL is going to attach. And I'm going to leave it at the center, and it's going to attach to the actual post. And then I'm going to insert into post. And there you can see it. So the image box is there, and it's also got my caption, the fast food boys big business, all the major networks talk about it. So if we update that, and then view post, there we can see that our featured image is in the feature box there, and there we have our image. And if I click this, then yes, it goes straight to the site where I got it. So you're actually citing the image by clicking on it, and you've got your little caption there as well. So that's how you deal with images. But we're not done yet. Very quickly, if I want to do one more thing, which is make sure that we're in the right category, because that means it's going to get into our menu bar up at the top here. So I'm going to go back to Edit Post. And if you go down the side, you'll see at the moment my article is not categorized. So I'm going to click out of the uncategorized. And this article is about sports, so then I'm going to click into sports. And then we are pretty much done. So I'm going to press update on that. And then I'm finally going to view post. And we'll see that it's now categorized in sports. So it will come up with all of the different sports articles, and when I've fixed the site, it will also come in the drop-down menu here. So it's all done, and that is the basics of uploading to the WordPress website. I'm going to put some notes onto the wiki to show you what other editing you're going to need to do before Thursday. So check into the wiki. And always, if you've got any problems, you can always email me. Okay.